Assalamu alaikum, my dear students, and this is Abdul Rafi from Rangpur Jela School welcoming you to our digital class. And today I am going to give you a class on English paper 1 from class 10. And before starting to go to the text, let's start with a video clip. And I think that in this lockdown situation, this video clip will behave like an energizer. So while you are watching the video, then you will have to guess what the message of the video is. Okay, so students, are you ready? Okay, if you are ready, now let's start. So this is your video. So you are watching, and of course you are trying to find out the message of the video. I have intentionally listened the music. Okay, let's the huge waterfall. So keep finding out the message of the video, and of course you might have got the message, and we are almost at the end of the video. This is electric bulb and line of electricity you can see there. And so this is about the video. So have you got the message of the video? Yes. Okay, let's move on and look at the next slide. Okay, good, you have got this message. A hydropower plant. The video is about a hydropower plant. And do you have any idea about a hydropower plant? So let's check with your idea. And this is about a hydropower plant. Here electricity is produced by water power. So why are we thinking about electricity produced by water power? So what's the benefit? Okay, this is unlimited and we can use it repeatedly. That means this electricity, that means it's an energy, right? So we can use it repeatedly, and this is unlimited. So can you guess today's topic? This is renewable energy sources part 1 and unit 1 lesson 1 page 139. So students, go to your textbook and open at page 139. So you have to move to unit 11, and today's lesson is lesson 1. So now students, let's move on to explore what is inside the lesson. Okay, have you got the lesson? Yes. Just look at section A. There are some pictures. Now you will have to remember their names. So I'm going to show some pictures that are already in your textbook in section 1. So look at the picture 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and last one 7. So look at the pictures and try to remember their names. So have you got the names? So of course you have got the names because these are very familiar to you. And let's go on to check your recollection. Okay, this is hurricane, electric bulb, candle, and of course energy saving bulb. It's very familiar. Charger light, this is very useful to you, especially as a student. Tube light, and of course table lamp, this is also useful for your study. So these are the things. So you have been able to get their names. Now I'm asking to think, can you tell when and where people use them? And of course you have got the idea, because as you use them, some of them directly or indirectly. So let's try to find the possible solution that may match with yours. One is people use hurricane during load shedding in villages. So this is not familiar to you at this age of science, but the people who are older than you are familiar with this one. Next, people use electric bulb when electricity is okay. So if there is no electricity, then you can't use electric bulb. Third one, people use candle during when electricity is off. Okay, this is also very familiar, especially the students who are residing in a hostel. People use energy saving bulb always. That means either there is electricity or not, it works well. So people use charger light during load shedding. This is also familiar. Use the tube light when electricity is okay. Okay, and last one, people use table lamp at night. So people use these things, these sources of light, either during load shedding or not, but most of them as many as 6 things are used both in villages and cities, except hurricane. This is almost out of market. Next one. Okay students, before going to the text in section B, let me present some words. And first one is sticky. It means damp with sweat. That means the characteristics just like chewing gum. Sticky, our body becomes sticky in summer. So next one, shoot up. It means rise or increase. So the temperature shoots up normally in summer. Next one, humidity. So next, it means moisture in the air. That means the presence of water in the air. Due to humidity, our body becomes sticky in summer. Okay, next one, concentrate. You can understand this word. Okay, it means pay attention. So let's look at its use in a sentence. We can hardly concentrate on a study during load shedding. Okay, so next one, bare-bodied. So this word is semi-familiar. It means lacking clothing, without clothing. So the orphan was bare-bodied in the street. Okay, next one, unmoving. That means just like still, motionless, still, just like a picture. So let's look at its use in a sentence. The fence becomes unmoving during load shedding. So this is very familiar scenario in our country. And of course the last one, splash. So a bit tough for you. It means spread something liquid. Suppose you feel hot, then you enter into the washroom and spread cool water on your faces. This is splash, and it's used in a sentence. The baby is splashing water on the floor. Okay, students, you have got almost all the difficult words, and I hope that you will be able to understand the text now if you start reading right now. So if you have any problem with any more word, then you can look up the word in your dictionary, as it is not a direct class or face-to-face class. This is a digital class. So let's move on. Now students, read the text and find out the answers of the following questions. So students, you are to read the text in section B. And what about the questions? And these are the questions. Why didn't Shohan sleep last night well? And what caused the load shedding? So read the text silently and of course find out the answer. So let's move on. I know that you need a little bit more time, but I'm not going to give you a bit more time. Rather, let me show you the possible answer and try to match with your ones. The answer: Shohan didn't sleep last night well because of load shedding. The night was too hot for him to enjoy sleep for excessive humidity. Number 2, the demand of electricity is higher than its production, and the imbalance between production and need causes the frequent load shedding. Okay, so hope that the answers have been matched with yours, and I think that you have got the clear idea about the text. And next one, read the text in B and find the answer of the following questions that are given at the bottom of your text, though I am going to show the questions through in this slide. So these are the questions. So what happened to Shohan last night? How was the summer night? How is the summer day? What happens during load shedding in Shohan's area? What do people use at night during load shedding? These are the questions, and please read the text silently, of course honestly, and find out the answer. It will take 5 or 6 minutes. Okay, so do it carefully. Okay students, I think that you have got the answer. So I'm not going to check your answer right now, as it's not possible. Rather, let's move to section C. There is a table. You will have to complete the table, and you can take the help for the table from your text, or either you can look at the table in the slide. Okay, so this is about electricity. Section column A, electricity; column B, demand; column C, supply; and D, deficit. While you are going to fulfill the table, then you may have some problem with the word deficit. Okay, before, let me show its meaning. This is deficit, and its meaning demand minus supply. That means shortage of electricity. So it's your turn to find out the calculation, and of course read the text and calculate to fill the table. Okay, think it's very easy, so I am not going to share my answer with this. Now let's move on to section D. There is a dialog box, and of course I'm going to show the dialog box in the slide. Here is the dialog box, and now you will have to read the text once again and find out the answer to make it a complete dialogue between X and U. So I have that you have got the answer, because you have already read the text twice. And now let's check with your answer what may be the words or figure in the spaces. Okay, first one is 6000 megawatt per day, and next one they can supply only 4200 megawatt per day, so deficit is clear and its amount 1800 megawatt per day. Okay, so students, there is also another dialog box, and do it by yourself at home. Okay, so let's move on. Now students, you will have to find out the problems because of load shedding, because load shedding is very familiar situation to in our daily life. Okay, so problems are everywhere because of load shedding. Think of what problems you face, of course, in your locality. Okay, so time is 1 or 2 minutes. So have you got the problems? Okay, if you have got the problems, then look at the slide. There I have pointed out some problems. Now look the problem circle. The problems are coming clockwise: stopping machine, stopping steady, hampering irrigation, hampering irrigation, hijacking, and increasing sufferings. These sufferings may be to your mother, to your brother, to your sister, to your locality. There is stealing, of course, suffering from intolerable heat, stopping household chores, disturbing sleeping. These are the problems. Now students, you will have to pick the problems to present what? This is about homework. Now give a family picture in 10 sentences during load shedding, and of course the pictures will be depicted with the help of the problems that are already shown in the previous slides. Is it okay? Okay, it's okay. Then it's time to bid you farewell. So before that, let me say once again, stay home and stay safe. So thank you for watching the class, and assalamu alaikum, dear students.